Hello everybody, it is the Last Raider. We are back with what I hope is going to be a very positive video today. Now, yesterday, Monday, Tariq Nasheed, the race baiter, came out and Tariq has had some sheer nuclear takes in the past. He has borderlined being somewhat, starting to get racist and going a little retarded. But today he went supersonic and just blasted across that barrier and went full fucking retard. He put out a video, recorded by somebody else, of this other person recording a Holiday Inn employee behind a counter having difficulty with the computer, trying to serve a customer while the customer is acting, which mind you, the guy in the video is acting like a Karen, okay? He is acting like a shortcut, giant sunglasses, hoop earring, white as fuck Karen the entire time. Pissed off at the employee for no reason, because the employee is absolutely unable to do a damn thing about what's going on. He's complete. And the guy behind the counter, from what I understand, and I'm not making fun of this dude, I'm just pointing out, he has admitted to having some mental problems. Okay, I'm not going to go into the details. I'm not an expert on mental health, but here's the thing: person who's got mental issues, they have a tougher time. Okay. It's like if you were born with no legs, you would have a tougher time too. Okay? And this guy, apparently he has some mental problems that makes it harder for him to deal with stress. And some people are like that. Sometimes I do know that is brought on by personal tragedy. Okay? But Tariq Nasheed decided to jump on the bully train because Tariq Nasheed saw a white person having trouble and decided to walk right up to that dog that's just, having a bad day and just kick it right in the teeth. And I'm going to find the Twitter post that Tariq Nasheed put up if he has not been a bitch and deleted it. But the response, the ratio will restore your faith in humanity. And I would say, folks, that all we got to do is just unite and treat people with respect, and we could end racism in a year after reading through that comment. So I will thank Tariq Nasheed for proving that racism is not the problem, that it can be an easily solved problem. We all just got to unite and decide, we're going to treat people with respect and equality, and that'll pretty much end racism in this country. But what you're about to see right now is a wannabe baller, a wannabe king in Tariq Nasheed in a phone call, it looks like, or something. I'm not sure what this is. With, how many chicks have we got here? 1, let's see, 9, 10. 10, maybe 10, probably solid 9 chicks. Okay? I mean, we're talking top tier of the beauty gene pool right now. And these chicks ain't having nothing. All right? I will say, if you want alpha, if you want to see a woman go alpha, this is it. Because they're not buying any. They're not starstruck. There's nothing that they got. I don't know why it is. I'm going to say because they're highly intelligent. They're the women that rolled the genetic dice and everything came up a 12. But or they rolled like a nat 20 on every single stat. But these women appear to be kind-hearted. They appear to be highly intelligent. And from their profile pictures, they look pretty good. And you're about to see Tariq get hung out. I'm not saying he's got sexual relations with these women. But I'm saying, hypothetically, if he did, he ain't plowing no fields tonight.
Offered him some help or something like that, but you're just setting a bad example for everyone else. Like, we don't like it when people do that to us, when people call us ghetto, ratchet, and all these other things. So why the fuck excuse my language, guys, why are you doing it too? You're setting a horrible example, Tariq.
This is non-FBA talk. This is immigrant coon talk you're doing. That old white daddy worship.
Dude, if one of these chicks could throw a dinner plate at you through your fucking phone, they'd have done it. Okay? Dude, I'm not even in this conversation. I'm watching the recording. And I can feel the hatred coming at you through my phone, okay? There's a disturbance in the force with me just replaying this shit. How you didn't pick that social cue up, I don't know. But you seriously got up there and told a group of women who are telling you to act mature, to be a man, and your response is, this is some immigrant coon talk here. My wife would kill you, dude. I'm not going to. There'd be no talk. There'd be nothing. It'd be like grandma. What is that in that lemonade commercial? This lemonade's better than my grandma's. Grandma stops, looks, boom! Immediately your tire is punctured. Oh, look at that. I mean, that's how bad this is. That would be the instantaneous response from my wife. There would not be a look. There'd be nothing. She'd just reach out with the force and just slap me right across the face and say, you need to stop being stupid, motherfucker. We're going to continue forward here, but I thought I would just point that out. Oh, what the hell?
Bullshit.
What is wrong with you? You're sick. You're sick. You're sick in the head.
Look, I can post what the fuck I want to post because I'm a boss and can't nobody do shit about it. I said what I said.
You're a clown.
And I didn't disrespect.
Nobody can do anything about it except the entire internet calling you a moron, dude.
Respect that dude whatsoever.
You called him a mayonnaise meltdown. That was very
Did you give you permission
That's
to
pretty
record
racist.
him and post him on the internet for everyone to see, for
I
hundreds
didn't
of
record
thousands
the
of people
dude.
to make fun of him?
I didn't record the dude.
Did you ask him
let me
to
tell you
post
something.
that?
White Daddy is gonna be all right. White Daddy got a GoFundMe
It's
page.
not about skin color.
They
It's
got
about
money
empathy.
for White Daddy.
It's about being
care.
a human.
You know who I care about?
It's about recognizing.
No.
I don't know who's talking about this. Which one of these chicks is saying it's not about skin color? But might I suggest thank you. Because woman, you have, I would say you're probably the 10 in this group. Because you recognize right off the bat two things. One, Tariq is being a bullying asshole. And two, his excuse for being a bullying asshole is racism. Okay? He is being racist. He is hiding behind racism. And honestly, in my opinion, Tariq is really no different than the Klan members that used to go out and hang black people, and their excuse afterward was, well, they're black people, no one cares about them anyway. I can do this because they're black people, nobody cares. This is Tariq's entire defense. He's a white guy, nobody cares about white people anymore. Tariq, in this video, has single-handedly not only has he single-handedly knocked his dick out of about 10 pussies, 10 very fine pussy, by the way, but he has also proven that yes, there is racism in this country, but it's not white on black racism because most white people don't give a shit. It is some ignorant black people walking around there thinking they can be racist or being racist because they have Klan envy. Because, the white man had the Klan. The black man should have a Klan now, too. They want to be racist. They want to hang people. And Tariq, he wants to go hang some people, I think. I think he's sitting back there looking at it saying, white people used to do that all the time. Why can't black people do that to white people now? That's the mentality here. This is a prime opportunity for Tariq to check himself, but it's not happening. But I love the fact that like I said, I don't know who these women are. I don't know what their relationship to him is. But they're apparently intelligent enough, smart enough, compassionate enough to recognize that what Tariq is doing is bullshit. If this was a group of girls that he would hang out with, he ain't hanging out with them anymore. He's going to have problems hanging out with them. They're going to look at him differently from now on, because here's the thing. Nobody likes racism. Nobody likes racism. Whether it's a black man being racist, whether it's a white man being racist. Nowadays, here's the thing. Some ignorant white guy comes out there and starts in on racism. You don't even have to look at the dude. Before people even see him, they immediately sit back and think, what toothless, inbred, mullet, beer belly motherfucker is out here acting a fool? The very first thing. When everyone says, oh, this person says something racist, you immediately think back to some weird-looking, one-toothed, two-stooler Mississippi boy back in the 60s screaming, like he's an inbred moron who also he's got his eye looking the other direction. That's the first mental image that people have is the most disgusting form of human being. And I'm saying this from someone who is not brown or black skinned. Okay? With black people, with brown people, I think it's the same thing. Y'all have this really ugly really ugly dude. And it's not a person you've seen. It's not a person that you know. It is just your mind setting racism to the most physically ugly thing you can think of. The most physically ugly thing you can relate to. And you're putting that image, that racism, that concept, that evil to that because it's so jarring to the mind. That's how far we've come from racism from the 1960s. People used to think it was okay. People nowadays don't like it. Even when it comes from your own side of the aisle. And Tariq doesn't understand this. Tariq thinks that it's okay to be racist towards certain groups of people because, okay, you know, that they ain't black. That's tribalism. That is not unity. The United States survives Tariq. The reason why it's so great is not because of diversity. You could take all the diversity out of the United States, leave nothing but white people. If those white people don't unite for a common goal, or unite for a common good, or unite against a common enemy, the United States wouldn't stand even if everybody was freaking white. The United States can take advantage of diversity in this country because we can unify. I put it back to a military analogy. Do you know why now the military will mix races into units? Because they know the moment they put these guys, they may have problems in boot camp, they may have problems in training. But the moment you put a black man and a white man out on a battlefield against some idiot from another country who's intent on killing the both of them, they'll stand back to back and they'll fight to the death. Sun Tzu said this one time about two different men. He said these two guys from these two towns. I can't remember what the towns are called at the moment, so someone in the comments correct me if you do know. But he said they are bitter enemies. If they meet on a bridge, someone's going to die. Take both those men, put them in a boat out in the middle of the ocean in a hurricane, and they will defeat the hurricane. Because both of them's lives are on the line. The United States is not a country of white people. It's not a country of black people. It's not a country of Hispanics. It's a country of individual people from different areas, from different ethnicities, who all say we are American. And anything that is not American, we are going to unite against it, and we are going to crush it. Anything that is good for America, we're going to unite behind it and exonerate it to the highest point. We do this by mutual respect. And you got to earn that respect. And it's obvious, Tariq, you ain't never been in a household where you had to earn respect. Because if I got caught talking like this, my daddy beat my ass. My mom would have beat my ass. I know there's a parent somewhere that would whoop your ass if they were doing a good job. And you doing this, I'll make one more thing. You doing this, Tariq, is not just a bad reflection on you. It's a bad reflection on your mama and your daddy. Because that just shows the rest of the world they failed somewhere or didn't do their job properly as a parent. Actions have consequences, dude. And I'm hard on this because at the end of the day, look, I married my wife. My wife is the second generation American. Okay, her family literally, her father come from another country and immigrated to the United States. She is one of the first of the generation in her family to be born in the United States and be fully Americanized Filipino. I do not like the way people treat my wife. You can get on to me, you can call me whatever you want. I'm a Jew. You can use any Jewish slur you want. Doesn't bother me one bit because you're a moron. You go after her, all hell is going to break loose. I don't like people bullying other people. I got bullied in high school, and I promised I would stand up to it when I got out of high school. Tariq, you're just a bully who decides you're pretty much the fat boy in Everybody Hates Chris, the fat white boy who picks on Chris because Chris is black. And that's all this is. Anyway, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed the video of watching some fine women tear into a boy, just spanking a boy real good for a moment. Personally, I'd have rather had a video of all 10 of these chicks in a room with Tariq and watch that. I'd pay money to see that right there. But we didn't get that. But anyway, folks, I hope this this video, what you've seen here, has restored your faith in humanity. If you need any more, I'll try to find the Twitter post by Tariq Nasheed, if he's not been a coward and deleted it by now. And you guys can go in there and look in the mentions, because holy crap, the ratio, the responses, it is everyone from every walk of life going in there and just everyone, it's just a line of people walking up and just giving a good old bitch slap to Tariq Nasheed and saying, you need to stop that, you idiot. It's just one person after another, just giving, each one taking their turns at a verbal backhand. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell for notification. And as always, stay safe, stay frosty. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.